Hey everybody, it's me, Amber, your garden mother. I am here on phase one of a very big project. We're gonna call this the Sherwood Project. So I'm here today kind of laying out the bed lines. Fancy pantsy pink paint because I'm a girl and I like things fabulous. So we're gonna use the pink paint, mark the bed lines. I'll kind of walk you through the areas where we're going to be introducing new plants and also taking out grass. And then Brandon Guest with Guest Green Services, he's gonna come in and do all the demo work for me. And then we're gonna have Jeff McDonald with H2 Experts out. He's gonna do all of the irrigation. So it's gonna be kind of a big process, and you're gonna see me in different phases of the project. But for right now, I'm gonna go and mark these beds. So let's go. Alrighty, so the new bed lines have been marked. You can kind of see where my pink line is. And again, I mentioned we're gonna have Brandon out here. He's gonna take the grass and all of the hedges out, as well as these beautiful sagos. Fabulous, fabulous. So I'm just gonna walk around along this line here so you can see it. Then of course, on the left side of the house, I'm gonna stand back so you can take a look. Left side of the house, I'm gonna pan. All that grass is gonna come out, so it'll be bare dirt. Sago palm on either side of the walkway there. Those are all coming out too. And then we have the new pottery sitting by the front door. It's gonna be beautiful. So that's gonna flank either side of the front door. All right, now we're just gonna move on to the next planting area. So that liriope, which is that beautiful green fluffy thing, that thing's coming out. We're just gonna put a couple of really pretty flowering things in there. And then to cover some of the pool equipment, we're gonna put some Dianella flax lily, which is that beautiful white and green variegate grass. And we're gonna keep walking. Then that little tiny pocket of grass is gonna also come out. And again, we're just gonna put something nice and flowering. And yes, that's the waterfall. Super great. Wait till you see it on. Okay, so we've walked to the other side of the pool area. And you can see where I've marked with my pink paint where all of the grass is going to come out. Oops, fell in a hole. Be careful. So we're going to have nice, beautiful, clean planting area. I think in this area we're going to put a really pretty Christmas palm and again, just some cool ornamental grasses. This client really wants this property to look a little more beachy and fun to kind of match that beautiful waterfall. So that's our goal. And then finally, as we walk down the driveway, you can see all of this grassy crapola and also weedy stuff. Then we have these beautiful Mexican petunias. I think those might be agapanthus and or some amaryllis. Hard to say. There's my shadow. Hello. All of this stuff is going to come out and we're just going to put some really nice low flowering plants just so this little tiny planting area that leads right into the garage is slightly, okay, much more attractive. That is our goal. Good morning, everybody. It's me, Amber, your garden mother, and we are here at the Sherwood Project. We started about a week ago, had some demo happening, which you can see behind me is like dirty and ugly, and we're going from, you know, the zero to everything. So I'm gonna walk you around, show you what we're working on right now. Irrigation is happening as well today. And then our plants are gonna arrive, and the goal for today is to get everything staged out. So that's when I'll come in and stage everything. I'm gonna leave the camera running for a while so you can like see us do busy work, and then we'll put it all together for you in the end, and hopefully you'll really love it. It's gonna be beautiful. And we're gonna do pottery too, which I know you guys haven't seen the pottery yet, but pottery is gorgeous and fun, and it's a great way to add color and height to your garden and lanai. So gonna give you lots of options and choices and beautiful things to look at. I will walk you around. Here we go. Okay, so last time you guys saw this area, it was just marked with the pink paint. So So all the grass and the shrubs have been removed. So what we're doing today is just kind of going through and we're gonna like rake that out, make it look a little prettier, flatten it out. Fun, fun, fun. There's Jorge, the man in action. We brought in some fill because a couple of the areas were low. So once Jeff gets done with his irrigation, and that's with H2O Experts, Jeff McDonald, then we're gonna take all of those beautiful piles of black dirt and fill this whole area in. All right, and here's that back area. And if you remember before, we just spray painted it with the RE. Then the guys came in, took out all this grass. And again, we're just going to clean that area up a little bit today and stage it with plants, and then it will be planted. Kinda ugly, but important. Hey everybody, okay, so we are in, I don't know, like phase 3, 4, 400, something like that. Plants are here, cool. Gonna go show you what they look like before I stage everything. I have my fancy schmancy plans to show you. There they are. There's my bang, because you know, this is my office. I work off of the hood of my truck a lot, and also the back of the truck. So, do you like my headband? I know, I look so rugged, right? And I have my tool belt. Tool belt. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. It's under my shirt. You can like edit that, I don't know if you want. Okay, here we go. Ready? Time for plants. Okay, everybody. So on the end, we have an Orange Birds of Paradise, Regina Apostle Iris. These cute little green guys are pink mully grass. Then we have beautiful foxtails in the back, some red fountain grass. That's that beautiful purpley red foliage. Of course, Dianella flax lilies, super fantastic. These are the blue days called Blew My Mind. Talked about those before, so cute. Sun's really good right now too, so I'm excited about that. Then we have regular red pentas. We have some mixed pentas, which are white and pink. Liriope, that's what it is. Xanadu, yeah, Xanadu, philodendron, and then of course the Christmas palms. Christmas palms. Okay, so Prissy, which is my Lily, she says that I need to explain to you my design plans, which actually makes sense because you guys don't know what I do or how I come up with these, you know, ideas to make things beautiful. So I'll explain to you the design plan, which is here in the grass. So with the clippers. Yeah, because you have to hold it down with the clippers. So here's the design plan, and yes, everything is freehand. I don't use any kind of CAD or anything like that. Basically, I just get the survey from the client and then draw it out. Every one of these little boxes is approximately 3 feet. So if you wanted to get super technical, everything is about 3 feet apart. So each plant is represented by a different X and or circle. And all of those are also color coded and then explained down here. Now you'll see where I made all of my adjustments, because as I go through this process with the homeowner, I give them different choices. So for instance, after, you know, all this is said and done, like this will be pink mullygrass. These are going to be those Regina irises I showed you earlier. These are still in question. They're supposed to be lime sizzler firebush, but they're not available right now, so we're going to have to make a little bit of an adjustment. And then the design is just kind of repeated. Each one of the brown circles is a palm tree, and then we just build off of that back layer with smaller bedding plants. So those are going to be, let's see, we did foxtail ferns and then philodendrons.
Sorry, I was doing behind the scenes.
I love it. And then these are all going to be pentas and some liriope. So that's kind of how it all gets proposed, and then we just make adjustments once we get all the plant materials here. Alrighty, so here we are. Everything is staged. Palm trees are in. These are just the front gardens. We still have a couple plants that are coming, but at least I can kind of walk you through and show you what everything looks like. It's amazing how those little sedum lemon balls, that's the bright yellow you see, is so vibrant and really creates beautiful contrast. And we're gonna go walk down here. Still doing a little work on the irrigation, so hopefully that'll all get finished up tomorrow. All right, so here we are, end of day one, and tomorrow will be exciting. Alrighty guys, so here we are, day, gosh, I forgot 2. I've got the pots staged, so I was just going to show you kind of how we did it. So there's like little groupings, and each one of those groupings, so the tall Aurelia there, that is going to go in the large pots. We have large, medium, and small. Begonias, which are the corally color, those are for the small pots. So those guys will go in those pots to put all the beautiful plants in. Again, large, medium, small, and they're going to go in there. And then if you look up on the waterfall, we've already started staging the plants up there. They look super good. Miss Sherwood's having a little party in there today, so really cool. So there's the plantings up there. There's still, I have to get 2 more. We're going to do some vining plants so they kind of grow over the side. And then over here we have the other groupings already set up. Large, medium, small. Some canna lilies in the back. That's kind of like a yellow, here, there's my finger, yellow canna lilies, and then surrounded by the coleus and pansies, and then that's a little coreopsis. It's a cream and red one, and in the middle we have a silver button. That's the silver button. Likes more shade, so that's why we chose to put it in this little corner here. And those are just some calibrachoas and some begonias and some impatiens. And then in the tiny pot we have some salvia as well as some upright Tuscan rosemary. There we go, you can see that. And those are all going to go in those pots. And then over here we have the grouping of 4. Again, large, medium, and small. And they're going to go in these beautiful pots. Ta-da! And then if you look out here, where that used to be naked, now we have a palm tree and some beautiful red fountain grass. And then we planted some Dianella along the walkway and the pool equipment. There's Sally the lizard. Hi, Sally. Sally! And then we're just going to walk over here real quick so you can see the other edge. Then again, just adding like a little bit of ornamental grass to the sidewalk area, just kind of softened it up a little bit. I don't know if you remember, it was very naked before. Okay, so that is pottery update number 1, day 2. I will check back in soon. soon once we get to some sort of stopping point, however that might work out. Hey everybody, it's me again, Amber, your garden mother, and I am here on our last day at the Sherwood Project. It's kind of exciting. Everything's done and completed, and you can see behind me how completed it is. So what we're gonna do is like a little walk through. You can see how the pottery ended up, you can see the waterfall and all of that fun stuff, and then we'll close it out for the Sherwood Project. So hold on to your seats. We're gonna start the walkthrough. Okay, so here we are, front of the house. In the back there, the white grasses. Those, there's my finger, are Dianella flax lily. In front of that is Liriope big blue. In front of that are some red pentas. We can zoom in a little bit so you can see that color a little bit better. And then of course right next to that is that blue days, blew my mind. I talked about those before, how wonderful they are. In the back, the little grasses are pink mully grass, so those will get nice and full, like 3 feet tall by 3 feet wide. The foxtail ferns are the erect ferns right here, and those are really beautiful too. They add a lot of texture and height and different color. In front of us here are the blue salvias, mystic spires, one of the best, most reliable varieties that you can plant in the garden. And then beautiful Christmas palm. Ta-da! Look how pretty. And they're kind of a smaller palm tree here in this part of Florida, maybe 10 to 12 feet tall, you know, best growing circumstances. Then we're gonna walk down, we have an orange bird of paradise. So she'll get nice and big, nice specimen piece. And then this Christmas palm is surrounded by those Xanadu philodendron. Those are right there. And those are also great for pool areas and pottery and shade. Very, very versatile plant. And again, we just repeated that with some more of the blue salvia. And then we're gonna walk down. Oh, I forgot, in the back, those are Regina irises. And those, again, get to be about 3 feet tall, 3 feet wide, with beautiful blue flowers on and off throughout the year. So those are really nice. Good staple. You'll notice that we didn't use any hedges. So you don't have to build a landscape by using hedges. We used grasses and some ornamental varieties that needed very little care. And then in the front, last little variety I'm going to show you. This is a variegated abelia. Not a lot of people know about abelia, but it's super cute. You can get it in this glossy green. This one has that beautiful, like really brilliant yellow and lime colored leaf. It needs very little pruning. It does flower, little white flowers in the spring, and then again in the fall, and the butterflies love them. So cool little plant. Kind of hard to find a newer plant to the market, especially here in Central Florida. So, and then here's our pottery, front door pottery. You have that beautiful alocasia there, and then the purple leaf. This is Ajuga mahogany, and that will kind of fill all in. I used to have a guy that worked with me, and he called it purple lettuce. It does kind of look like purple lettuce. So this will all kind of fill in and then drape over the sides. And then this is beautiful lemon ball. It's a proven winner's variety. So lemon ball sedum. There's also another yellow variety that a lot of people have used in the past, especially in Central Florida. It's called Sedum angelina. So same growth pattern. Of course, proven winners is touted to have a little bit more humidity capabilities and things like that, but really super easy to grow and fun. So that's how our front pottery worked out. And then we're just going to pan over to this other side bed. And you see all the flags in there. Those are Jeff and his team are still working on the irrigation. That's supposed to be up and running today, thank goodness. And again, we just kind of repeated the same thing. So Xanadu philodendron, that's those guys right there. And then the Regina iris in the back, beautiful Christmas palm, hiya. And orange bird of paradise, Sedum angelina, oh sorry, Sedum lemon ball, sorry. Again, proven winner variety. And again, those blue salvias, mystic spires, again, super beautiful, very resilient, beautiful variety. When that's in bloom, you won't forget it. And then of course we repeated the pink mully grass in the back because, again, if you remember, that's where we started. And you'll find as we go through these design plans together more and more that my designs are very consistent. So if I try to make everything very lucrative and also something that, the homeowner really wants to see. Like I said before, these homeowners didn't want hedges. They wanted it to look very beachy and clean. So it looks very refined now. All right, so let's head to the back. So if you remember, this was just dirty, dirty muck. We buried that drainage pipe and just put some perennials in, Pentes, Lantana, and some of those beautiful salvia. And all the way up the driveway. So give us, 3-4 months. All of that will be nice and pretty. And then we'll walk over this way to that side garden. Oh gosh, here we go. All right, so, ta-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Again, sedum angelina, there's that beautiful specimen planting, orange bird of paradise in the back. We have some red fountain grass. The Christmas palms again, and then some mixed pentas back here just to give it a little variation of color and height and texture. And yeah, so this used to be just dirt before and after. Super fun, right? Alrighty, we are back on the back porch. Here's how our pottery turned out. And again, just excuse some of the other construction stuff that's happening. Jeff is still running his lines for all the drip lines and stuff so that all of these beautiful pots can get watered. So we'll just zoom in a little bit. That's a beautiful kind of Rex begonia, snapdragon, and some Dusty Millers. A little old Dusty. So sweet. Then we have some geraniums. Veronica. This is Veronica. Super beautiful. And then marigolds. Or as Jorge says, miracles. He calls them miracles. This one we have, gosh, so many beautiful varieties. This is, don't hold me to it, I think it's a gloxinia. You don't see it very often, so that's why I got it. These are those impatiens, and then this is one of those starburst plants we saw at the Fort Lauderdale show. And this, guess what, is a new variety of lavender. Wish you could smell that, right? Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And you just made that a cute little sedum planter. So it's got like 4 different little sedums in there. So cute. And fluffy. And then here's our brown pots, and they're not quite staged correctly, but at least you can see what they look like when they were planted. Another shell planter. So pretty. Then we have this other set of blues, and this is that silver button we talked about before. The cute little Calibrachoa petunias and patience begonias. Coleus is in this one. Pretty, pretty. This is a canna lily, yellow. So you can imagine yellow, and then that's going to be played off with yellow. And then this is a coreopsis. It's a cream and red. And there's the last one. Again, another little, actually, no, this is rosemary. Oh, yeah. That's rosemary. That's a Tuscan blue rosemary. It's a new variety of salvia. It's called Roman red. A yellow gaillardia, which, if anyone knows me, I love gaillardia. And then just a white begonia. So they all came out really beautifully. All different layers of color and texture. Right? These I love. Glucias. And then you have your Jatropha. Some people call this a Cuban rose. It's a red Jatropha. Pentas and verbenas, and that's all. Okie dokie. So now it is waterfall time. So there were 6 planting areas on the waterfall, and again, we just wanted to add stuff to kind of soften everything up a little bit. So we put this beautiful red chocolate tie, And then some impatiens, and they love that sedum, so we put that lemon ball sedum in there too, so that will grow over the sides, and then we'll walk up the staircase to heaven. And then we put, you know, a philodendron monstera, which, you know, everybody wants one of those. So we have philodendron monstera there, and that will get big and grow over the sides. We want it to look very jungly, very jungly. We have the red jatropha, and then some of the purslane or moss rose at the bottom to kind of droop over the sides. And then that planter is a photos. And then way out there, well, here we go. Might as well climb on the waterfall one more time. Are some hope philodendrons. And those can take full sun, and they only get to be about 3 feet tall. So given good growing conditions, we'll see how those turn out. Okie dokie, so here we are on the side of the house where the pool equipment was. We just did a small grouping of pentas and the blue salvia, then a grouping of the big blue liriope and some of the ornamental dianella. And that goes all the way around. And of course, those dianella get to be about 2 feet tall by 2 feet wide, sometimes bigger. So as these things grow, it'll fill in this walkway area. It'll be nice and fluffy. And then over here, of course, you know, Jeff is still finishing up the irrigation, so it doesn't look super great yet, but it will. We put a double Christmas palm, and then some of those red fountain grass. So that was the tail end, the finito, the zero to everything for the Sherwood Project. I hope you guys enjoyed watching us put together a really beautiful project, and what we started with, which was just a hedge line and some grass, and basically created something that's going to grow into a very beautiful landscape. So, time for me to go for now. I'll see you really soon. I'm gonna go get dirty, because that's really what I do best. Go plant something beautiful. And if you have questions or comments, or you just want me to come out and help you with your yard, contact me on Instagram. I'm at The Garden Mother. And also please subscribe and like and tell your friends and neighbors, because it's really cool to spread out all of this wonderful plant knowledge that I have with the world. I'm kind of goofy. Hey, have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.